Hello everyone. My name is Prerna Kapoor with Coldbanker Realty, and today I'd like to talk about first-time home buyers or buyers who have not lived in their home for decades and just don't know the market right now, or they've forgotten the whole process. I hope this video can help you. I serve Parker and Denver metro area here in the state of Colorado, and I go all over the place. I help many clients down south in Colorado Springs, as well as up north all the way to Erie. So today I'd like to talk about first-time home buyers. If you are coming to me and asking me, hey, I have no clue, and I have many of you that do that, so I thought, you know what, why not put a video together and then, explain. All right. So first of all, when you come to me or any realtor as per se, we will first verify, do you have a pre-approval? What is a pre-approval? Pre-approval is a documentation that is provided by your mortgage professional. You can either get information from us to find a mortgage lender, or you can find it yourself as well. And I will talk more about what makes a good mortgage lender as well. Okay. And so first you get your pre-approval letter, and then you are good to go. You are, fully approved, pre-approved to the point where you can start shopping for your home. Okay. And when you're choosing a lender to work with, what I want you guys to keep in mind is, in this competitive market, we need the lenders to be on top of their game. What I mean by that is, when, for example, if you come to me and I recommend you lender, I actually have to recommend you a couple. But when I give you a list of lenders that you can talk to and interview, what I want you to really, really be looking for is this person very good at communicating? Are they really going to be there for you when you need them? For example, when we put an offer in, we will put in offers and we use so many different strategies to win in this market. But as realtor, what I have seen is a lender who's on top of it, who can communicate with the listing agent, who is really there for my buyers, are the ones that succeed in until closing for my buyers as well. So reach out to me if you have any question for that. First of all, you need to have somebody who's good at communicating, who knows the market, who knows how to get you to win, but also who's somebody pleasant to work with, that you really enjoy talking to, because we'll be communicating a lot. We'll be talking a lot day and night, trying to get you into a home. Okay. So first you have to really like that person to be wanting them to be your realtor. Okay, so make sure you do that, and also check with them, how are they winning in this market? What strategies are they using? Do they have their own tricks that they do? Once you give me a call, I can share more about how I help my buyers, win in this market, and the tweaks that we do in our offers that has actually helped my buyers. Okay. So you have a pre-approval, you've got the lender going on, you've got a good realtor that is there for you, working with you. So now you start looking for a home. You will be going to different kind of homes, you'll be walking through. And what I want you to really, really put on top of mind is, what is your top 3 things that when you are looking for a house? Is it the location? Is it the price? Price is mostly everybody's, that's the first step everybody figures out. But is location more important than, for example, which way the house faces? I've had that where my buyer, I found them everything they really wanted, but the way the house was facing did not work for their family. So we had to start from scratch. So what we need to do is we need to communicate. And so you need to put, with you and your spouse, or if you're buying alone, you need to write it down. What are the most top 3 things? Is it your commute, distance and location? Is it the neighborhood? Or do you want to live in a house that has a beautiful backyard with great views? What are your top 3 to 5 things that you really cannot compromise? That will really narrow down where we can start finding. Okay. And so we go look around, you find a home, and yes, you are ready to put that offer in at your home that you really want to make it your dream home. But there are multiple offer situation happening, which is pretty normal these days. Even in the remotest areas that I have served, there are 20-25 offers on each home. So you should be prepared. What are the steps that I help my buyers educate them and to be prepared is in this market, people are putting down more than the list price, which is pretty common these days from the knowledge that I'm sure you must have seen or heard from your friends. I'm seeing between 5 to 15% over asking price. Okay, so if the house is listed at 500, you have to be ready to put down 550. But what about the appraisal? Appraisal. What is an appraisal? Okay, so your mortgage company that you are going to be getting your loan from, they will be ordering an appraiser to go out to really appraise that property to see, hey, is this property worth the amount that we're going to be giving the money to this buyer for? So they go out and do all of their examination. They run their comparable numbers, and then see, is this at value? Sometimes it's come back at list price, and my buyers didn't have to bring that difference. But it has happened that $500,000 home, we put down $550 and it comes back at $530. So what happens to the $20,000? You could either, in previous markets, you could either renegotiate with the seller to say, hey, bring the price down. It did not appraise at $550, but not in this market. In this market, the sellers are expecting the buyers to bring that $20,000 difference to the closing table. So if you are sitting on a lot of cash and you're able to do that, great. That is one thing that I really make sure that you understand and you are aware. So it does not come as a surprise, okay? And that $20,000 is different from the closing cost. So I can walk you more in detail regarding this, okay? And so appraisal gaps, pre-approval all done, and you have an offer, multiple offer situation. And your realtor is very good at communicating and are able to communicate with the listing agent and try to win the offer. And another thing I always advise my buyers is, are you flexible? If you are flexible, a lot of sellers like that because they might need post-closing occupancy agreement. Now you're asking, what is post-closing occupancy agreement? It is basically an agreement between the seller and the buyer. From the date of closing, you have 60 days to give to the seller to say, hey, you can live in your home up to 60 days and I will get the possession whatever days that you need me to give you. And that's helping a lot of sellers because they don't know where they're going, or they're still building their home, or they just need to stay in their home. They need more time. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are listening and making sure that you are meeting what the seller wants. Okay, so these are the tricks that we do to help our buyers and to educate them to understand that, hey, this is a competitive market, but when you are diving in, you should know what's coming. Okay, and now that you have won, okay, let's say that you've gotten through the multiple offer situation and you are under contract. Now what? So the appraisal goes out and there's inspection happening. There are so many ways that we can protect your earnest money. There are so many steps that go through. There are so many dates and deadlines that we as realtors, we serve you. And I call it the invisible services that we do that are not really in the limelight. We are doing this in the back end, okay? And we put down the dates and we make sure that it does not it does not clash with any time, any weekends or any public holidays, stuff like that. So we are taking care of all of those things in the back end for you until the date of closing. And what your duty is to be in touch with the realtor and also to be in touch with the mortgage professional to make sure that your loan is being processed and we can have a smooth transaction. Okay, I hope this video helped you. If you have any question, reach out to me. I have put my email address and my phone number. You can call me anytime, text me. If I'm unavailable, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.